have to pick up everything.
To the pledge with me. I pledge allegiance
To the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
City Clerk, will you call the roll? Too tight.
Huh?
Roll call.
Yep. Just go down the line.
Alderman Billy Holcomb.
Here.
Attorney Lee Elliott.
Here.
He doesn't get included. He's
Well, I'm trying to make him feel special.
just want to make sure the aldermen are all.
You did tell me. Alderman David Rice.
Here.
Alderwoman Janet Baker.
Here.
Alderman Steve McDonald.
Yes, here.
Alderman Bob Zay.
Here.
All present.
We have four. Reading and acting upon unapproved minutes of previous meetings, that would be the minutes of 7/13/26. Regular meeting.
Oh, just to ask right here, it says absent Gary Phillips. Is he coming tonight?
He's been told,
Well, something needs to be done.
well, that's not, we're not at that point yet.
Okay.
So he was informed that maybe he's running a little late.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes for the Monday, July 13th, 2026 meeting.
I second it.
I have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion carries. Unpaid bills, they're in the folder.
Okay, don't have them in order. Okay.
On a spreadsheet. This one. Any questions about the bills?
Yeah, what's Quiver River? What do we owe them?
We have one connection at the lagoon.
Oh, okay, okay. I'm just curious, why didn't Alan do me, or is it just?
That, I don't know.
Oh,
There's been discussion amongst Taylor and I about can we get on Quiver River?
okay. Yeah,
We weren't given that option.
no, that's, we even tried to get it up on the hill and we didn't get the option.
Yeah, and it has to be, what is it, Taylor?
What?
For Quiver River.
About switching over?
Yeah.
It depends on if split territory.
Split territory, and we are on split territory.
Oh,
So I don't know if that's something we're gonna pursue later on, I don't know.
I make a motion, we pay the bills.
I'll second it.
I have a motion and a second, all in favor say aye,
Aye.
opposed say nay,
Nay.
motion carried. There are financial reports also in your folder.
think she put a profit and loss. You want to explain that, Kayla?
So the profit and loss is not completely accurate, as if you'll look on page 404, down at the bottom it has ask for information. So that's are the numbers that I've come across that they were in categorized. So I have labeled them as ask for information, so later on when I can get to them, I can put them in the right category. And they're scattered through all the months from June 11th on back. So once I can get those, and I have been working on it hard on getting it together, hopefully it'll be all accurate as much as possible.
But you've been working backwards.
Yeah, I've been working backwards, and it's quite a bit to put where things need to go, and
Accounts and all that stuff.
yes.
Okay.
Where do we get a net income of $1,862,000? It's on page 4. Total for other income, $1,862,000.
Oh, you're talking about ARPA. That's the ARPA grant.
In the other expenses, down there where it says other income, there's the ARPA project's expense. That's all together. The net operating income is the $4,087.01.
Okay.
Yeah, the ARPA doesn't count. Yeah.
That's the best I could do as of right now to give ARPA its own section from what everyone was wanting, so.
The grants don't have one. The grants don't have one at this time.
No, but I can put a grant section, if I can get all that information, put grants in its own spot. It's up to you guys, I just need to know what you want me to do.
I didn't hear.
I didn't hear what he asked either.
Yeah.
What did Billy ask? We
I
didn't-
asked if our grants and stuff like that didn't have their own line items in our accounts, in our books. Evidently not.
Well, they're separate because that's money from the federal government.
Well, that's what I just
It's not
asked.
counted as income because we don't do anything but turn around and pay.
Then it would be in its own category.
It's in its own category.
Well, I asked and I was just told it was not, that you had to go back and go through that, so I don't know.
I mean, the ARPA grant revenue is down there with the ARPA.
So when you say we have an operating expense of $4,087, that's all we have as a city to run daily stuff, day-to-day operations?
As of right now,
Okay, thank you.
That's just the income, that's not bank balances or anything.
yeah, the bank balances
That's just how
are,
much was during that period of time.
yeah,
That's how much more we
From
have.
January to July,
I don't have August,
This is just the
You don't have
income and
August?
outgo.
no.
we don't have August numbers?
No, so I only reconcile the month ahead, because it's like if you write a check, you gotta wait how many days till it clears. So it's the same thing.
To reconcile them.
Reconciling,
But-
so I can get the correct numbers, yes.
This page shows what's actually
In the account, yes.
It would probably be really helpful if we had bank account statements.
Okay, any questions about the financial reports anymore? Anybody? No. Going once, going twice. Unfinished business. Tom has to go to a site that is down. He will be here later. So we're gonna move on down to Bonnie Cannon. She was not able to be here, but she did send me a message of what she kind of wanted to bring up. She says she's got all of her volunteers, and she's been posting flyers anywhere she goes. Now, we've copied a bunch of flyers for her. This is for the poker run. And thanks to Kayla, we have plenty of scorecards, so we did that too. She needs to know if we want to do a raffle.
Oh, what?
Do we want to do a raffle? Do we want to go out and get donations for something we can raffle off? We're not worried about it.
I don't know, that depends on, we'd like to get donations for the fall festival.
Well, that's what I was gonna say, are we having a fall festival?
Yeah.
It should have been already under,
We should have been,
it should
yeah.
have been going on by now.
Well,
Almost always do a 50-50 without having donations. Right?
Yeah. That's true.
okay, she said we'll get all the profit from the registration fees and any extra scorecards bought. $40 for every side-by-side and $10 for every extra scorecard bought. She said, I still need to pick up some donations for prizes, but other than that, I'm ready. The day will be crazy for about 2 hours.
So what do we wanna do? Maybe just 50-50 like Lee said, or?
50-50 of what?
It's like they pay in, say, to buy a ticket for $50.
Yeah.
Half of that goes to the winner, and half of it goes back to the city.
Okay. Okay, so
That would be something we could do.
50-50.
You're gonna have to have somebody here to handle that.
Well, somebody will be here anyway, right? I mean, isn't that a big thing?
There won't be a lot of people down at the park.
No, but when they come back, aren't we gonna be there when they all come back? That's when we're gonna
Oh, I
sell
was
them.
hoping
We're
we
not
weren't
gonna
doing
sell.
anything.
Well, we're not gonna sell them if people aren't there. We have to have people there. So when they all come back, Bonnie said that's when we could sell stuff or do things, you know.
I don't care. It's up to you guys what you want to do.
Because I was kind of under the impression when I asked last time that we're not allowed to, she doesn't want anything going on.
Huh?
Yeah, she didn't want any music.
Yes,
Oh,
because
no.
I wanted to get a band, I wanted to get alcohol, nope.
Well, she did say though that we could have baskets and we could have donations and we could
Right,
have
yeah.
things like that, so.
But who's gonna buy that if they're all out on the poker run?
Well, I know they have to come back here after the poker run.
Yeah.
Basically, once they're gone from here, there's nothing going on down there.
I know, but when she made a big point
So
that when they come back.
I
there's
wonder
other
if
people here.
we couldn't sell the tickets ahead of time.
I guess you could if you want to
But-
go out and pound the pavement.
But, you know, I don't know. Or you want to just wait for the festival?
You said there's already some gift cards I got from last year in there still, so
I didn't think we were gonna have a festival.
Well, we've been asking about it.
Who's in that committee? what is?
there isn't, me and Bob basically volunteered to work together. I don't know.
What do you suggest, Lynn?
I really, either way can go for me. I don't really care.
Well, if we do a 50-50 drawing and we bring in $100, it's $100 just for a few tickets,
Yeah.
you know. That would be pretty easy, set one person out here, or, you know, two to sell the tickets, keep, you know, put them in a jar and have somebody draw them.
I mean, I could be here to take care of it. I'll volunteer
We could make it also, you know, so that during our regular hours, if they want to come down and buy a ticket here, they can.
They what?
They can come down here and buy a ticket too.
Yeah. They gotta know about it though.
Yes.
Yeah, no. Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion that we do a 50-50 for the poker run.
I'll second it.
I have a motion in a second.
Or we need to set a price as well.
How much per ticket?
I don't know, what's everybody think?
$5 maybe? Or $1? I mean, I don't think you should go over 5.
For instance, just to use for instance, I believe the Moose do 20.
Oh, did they do 20?
Yeah. I could be incorrect, but I think the last time I was in there, it was 20.
Yeah, but I think if you go $5 or $5 and then, 5 of them for 20, that way get another, somebody might want to spend more money that way. And it would, you know, that'd be every ticket, the city would get $250. That would be my feeling on that.
I don't want it to be an odd number. It's 5. Do you really want to have to give up back 50 cents a change?
No. 5 tickets for $20.
Yeah, I know, but if you're, okay, I never mind.
5 for one or.
But still, you're splitting that $5 in half.
So 10, yeah.
So $250 for the city and $250 for the winner. Do you really want to deal with the quarters?
You don't know that it's gonna be, it could turn out to be even.
It could, but what if it doesn't?
But well.
I'm just saying that's what you do full
Well, I
numbers.
understand what he's saying.
I understand what he's saying, but
How
it's
can
a,
it be any, the even?
Do 10, 20.
I mean,
You don't have any change
$5.
involved then.
I don't see a problem. I don't know that people are gonna spend $10. I don't know.
Well, how many places, just one, winner take all on the
Yes.
50-50?
Yes.
So the most you would need would be 2 quarters if you take in, because you're only gonna have one for them and then, 4 quarters, somebody can come up with, I can come up with 4 quarters.
We've got it in pen.
Yeah.
Where we at?
So I need the motion restated then to say that we're gonna offer tickets $5 for one or 5 tickets for $20.
Is that for the poker run?
That's
That's for
the
the
raffle.
50-50 raffle at the
That's
day of the
not even
poker
on
run.
the agenda.
The day of the poker run it is. We're
Oh.
talking about the poker run.
Well, I don't have anything on that either.
7 feet.
I just got checking with Bonnie for Board of Regulating regarding poker run.
Questions for the board regarding the poker run.
Whether we want to do something.
She had a question whether we wanted to do a raffle. That's how we got off on this. So I'll need the motion restated.
I make a motion that we sell 50-50, one for $5 and then 5 for 20.
Okay? I have a motion. Could I get a second?
I'll second it.
Okay. I'm gonna do a roll call on that. Alderman Holcomb?
Abstain.
I've already done it.
Yeah,
Nine
we changed
restated.
it.
Alderman Rice?
Yes.
Alderwoman Baker?
Yes.
Alderman McDonald?
Yes.
Alderman Zay?
Yes.
Motion carries. Next item, heaters and sensors for the filter house versus combined window unit. I was talking to Kyle, with 4 Points, the engineer for our water project, and, the question had come up whether we were going to use that filter house or that well house up on the hill where well number 3 is and the new tower is. The answer to that question is yes. We thought if we didn't have to use it, then we didn't have to air condition it and heat it. But he was talking, I was telling him that we had gotten word that, it was gonna be like $4,000 to $5,000 per unit. And he said they make window units that do heating and cooling. So there's one printout, and this is absolutely not cut in stone, but kind of give you an idea. I don't know what BTU we would need, I don't know about the power supply, I don't know anything like that. I just know that it says, that it is,
I do have a question for you.
all right,
I don't know the BTUs or any of that either. I don't think anybody on the board actually knows that. So are we not gonna get bids to get something done with that? Or
we tried to get bids, we haven't gotten any yet. We haven't had anybody bid on it yet.
So do we got bids out or bids where?
We did get one, and that's where we got the $4,000 to $5,000 per well house. that we had for-
But then we'd have to install
No, that was installed.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, outside of that, who is qualified here to even install
Basically, I don't know why it's not showing the price, but basically it showed a Frigidaire, this is a Frigidaire for
I don't think it should be too hard to install.
roughly about $600. Well, the heat HVAC,
Oh, the H.
yeah, this is just a window unit.
I thought that's what you were talking.
But if I can get the specs, then I can go back and look at, and price compare, and see if we can get it to work. That's just a suggestion. I mean, 600 is better than 4,000 per area. And I think this one is a,
So then are we gonna get bids for somebody to install it?
if we get the window unit, we don't need this to install it. It's a window unit. We have a hole in well number 3, and I don't know, Bob, is there a place for a window unit in the other well houses?
No.
Would it be difficult?
Not right now.
No.
Would it be difficult to cut?
No. If we have power.
Yeah,
Do we have power up there?
There's power there. I don't know what the amperage
Right.
available.
Find out.
I know there's,
I guess we burn down the building, we'll find out, huh?
well, there's only, I don't know how many amperage is on the breakers boxes up there, but there's, what, 2 pumps up there on the booster station up on here?
I think so.
Yeah.
But that's all stuff that I need somebody
Yeah, but see, we get
to get
this
it for
one,
me.
do away.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Sounds to me like we need somebody that's certified, knows what they're talking about to even tell us what we need.
Didn't they tell you what we could use in it?
Yeah, the engineer said
Where's,
this would work.
is he gonna install it?
No, he's not going to install it.
That's my whole point.
So window
Is anybody
AC
here a
unit is
certified
not the hardest
electrician?
thing in the world to do.
You open up a window,
Yeah.
and put it in and shut it, yeah, what, unless
You
you
gotta make sure the hole's the right size. You
Yes.
gotta make sure that the plug plugs in and it works.
Yeah, that's it.
Sounds like you can install it.
I could,
Yeah. Kinda like weed eating, working on the roads.
kinda like what?
Oh, come on, Barry.
Anyway,
Mhm.
Well, do we make a motion to buy a window unit or what? Or what are we doing here? Or we just?
I think I can fix, we can investigate it a little
Oh,
further.
okay, yeah.
Can we even
Now,
buy
do
one
these
right
things-
now?
Do these
How can we
things-
spend any money? Did we ever get a budget turned in?
Yeah,
We did.
yes.
When was it?
Couple meetings ago, I don't think you were here.
Well, I ain't got a copy on my file folder. We got it? Oh, okay.
So we'll investigate that a little further. And we are gonna have a special meeting this month because of the property tax rate, and we'll get into that later.
Do we have copies of the budget that was submitted?
What did you say, Lynn, for the tax rate?
I said we're gonna have to have a special meeting this month for the tax rate,
That's what
and so we can.
Why do I always get
Okay.
pins that don't work?
Rate study in September. When we did that before, I think we did that right before the regular meeting.
Yeah, it was like a half hour before the regular
Yeah,
meeting.
I think we did that, so we could set the rate study, if we can get the figures worked out, that's what they have to go by. We could set the rate study for September meeting. September or October meeting. Either September 14th or October 12th.
October 12th is Columbus Day.
Yep, that's true. Maybe the 13th?
What day is that?
Tuesday.
I can't. That's what I go for my,
What was the September date?
September was the 14th. All right, we'll try to shoot for the 14th. And we'll get hold of MRWA and see if they can.
for October 14th.
No,
Let me
September.
get,
No, I can't be here that week.
You can't be here the week of the
No, I won't.
14th,
When I had the baby cancer
Okay.
test. That whole week.
so you won't get the regular meeting, okay?
No, I'll be here Monday, and that's why they scheduled the test.
That's what I said, September 14th.
Monday.
14th is a
We
Monday.
thought you
Nope.
were talking to, that's
October.
October.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why I said what day,
Yeah.
that's what you said.
No, we were talking about October
That was
okay.
14th was the Tuesday, is the day after the.
Sure, I can do this at September.
Okay.
My fault, I misunderstood.
September 14th meeting. Yeah,
Be 5:30.
5:30, so it'll be rate setting and then before the regular meeting.
Okay.
Great study.
All of it's done, okay, I can't hear clear.
Okay, Bob, the report on the status of the service of the bad boy, where do we stand on that?
It's still running, needs one front tire, needs bushings in the front wheels. Could use an oil change. I mean, we can do that, but,
The rest
that
of it?
mower's taking a beating.
Yeah, it is.
I think by Thursday I'll have the X mark done and usable. So, and that'll more than replace the bad boy, then we can actually bring it in and do what really needs to be done to it. It's a residential mower, we put a lot of hours on it already. So,
Yeah.
I gave Gary the pulley for the Skag, so hopefully he'll get that up running tomorrow. Yeah.
That was $21, I think, is what we spent on that.
We're wearing out the bad boy pretty quick.
Yeah, we need to get prices on what it needs. We may try to put it to rest a little while. Put it in the stable and let it rest. We get the X mark working. Okay, ratification of purchases for service on the X mark mower and the Kubota tractor. Bob Hen. We spent $65, I think it was,
And then that's,
at Ennis.
yeah,
No, we spent 35 at Ennis.
35 at
And
Ennis.
30 at Napa
Right.
in Troy for parts. And the X mark is running, but it won't stay running.
yeah.
So we're gonna get.
It's a module. The guy in Ennis already told me he's got 2 for sale. He said that mower out there is worth about $8,000 right now, the way it sits, if it's running. So he said definitely, the module's probably sticking. And he said if I can get that module unstuck, we'll have a mower worth $8,000. So we don't need to buy another mower.
And the
Thank
Kubota,
Kubota's running great. We can't mow with it because the back bars are bent. So I'm gonna take that off tomorrow, the finish mower, try and straighten the
we
bars.
can still scrape the streets though.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yep.
Now that's, did
But
anybody
it's
get,
running fantastic
did
now.
anybody get to Evergreen yet?
Nope.
To scrape it?
Well, it's in your backyard, you ought to see it, it's about at 24 inches deep.
Oh, it's bad.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
real
been
bad.
there for months.
My car bottomed out.
Yeah. Yeah, I won't even go down there.
Which street's Evergreen?
That's what Dave was doing.
Oh, yeah.
I'll try and get that box plate on tomorrow. If I
Okay,
can get the box to work.
When you put the box plate on, stretch the top link out.
Okay.
Off there, because you gotta draw it all the way up to this mower, but
Okay.
stretch it out about.
As long as I get that on, I can go up and do that road.
we also had, is that what we had to have a battery for, is the X Mark II?
We had to have a battery for the X-Mark,
So-
new plugs.
That Napa bill,
Yes.
we bought that at Napa. That Napa bill is, and we had to get some other things for
The
the
Kubota.
Kubota. So that's $343.41.
All the filters, oil, antifreeze.
So if I could get,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
if I could get,
I'll make a motion to ratify the payments,
Because it's not in the minutes.
to Napa for part of, X-Mark mower and the Kubota tractor.
Budget completed.
okay.
Can I ask why we go to Troy? Why don't we use the Napa?
We were
We
there.
did.
Oh, you did?
We were there.
Yeah, this-
Yeah, the Napa for the battery and everything is from out there.
Oh,
I
okay.
have the best shot.
Because they didn't give us
The big bill is out.
Meeting before this one.
Who seconded that?
Didn't-
Nobody so far.
I'll second it.
Okay,
That's not my recollection. My recollection was that all the numbers that we had discussed in the succession meetings were the ones that got reported on.
Then you make this, how come the acceptance of the budget isn't in the minutes anywhere?
Yes.
I mean, the last time, yeah, the last time it was a June 25th for a budget, and the meeting before that, I was told it wasn't done, and after that, there's nothing in the previous minutes you all voted on about accepting and turning in any budget to the state.
we have done it.
I'm not saying you did, why is it in the minutes?
I have a motion and a second right now to ratify the amount, $60 that we spent for the battery.
We don't have a budget, how are we spending money?
We had it, then we had to change it.
All those in favor of this motion,
What's an issue?
say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay.
Nay.
And that Napa is on the bill list, is that correct, Carol? The Napa? It's on the bill list, so we'll pay that.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Okay, new business. There's putting out there for discussion and possible motion to hire a teenager to help with weed eating. We also have a possible community service worker. Problem's gonna be transportation for her, to get there. So, I mean, the teenager, we have to pay 15 an hour. That's minimum wage.
And we have to go pick her up? Somebody has to bring her here?
They have to bring her here for, that's for community
That's the
service.
community
I
center.
know, but
That's
you
not
said
for
that
the
you
teens.
need to have somebody bring her here.
Well, she's gonna have to get her own transportation.
That's what that's good.
Yeah. Or she doesn't get the advantage of community service.
Yeah, okay.
So, can I get some discussion on that?
I'm absolutely no on hiring somebody else for weed eating.
Did we even get anything on the background checks to the sheriff's department so we can even follow our own ordinance to even move forward with something like that yet?
I didn't understand the word.
Background check on the sheriff's department?
No, unless people are hiring part-timers, things like that.
Yeah, he said he would do background checks, already talked to him.
So you got it set up, you got it set up, you can set them up.
All you
like
gotta do
that.
is they go through with their driver's license and they'll do a background check. Yep.
So we have all the employee files with everybody new that's been hired, that's been working, we got the employee files with all of that in it, is that correct?
I don't know about the grandfathered people. That was never voted that they had to get a background check. We didn't have to get background checks.
Well, I guess that would be like Bob Zay or Tom Moore or whoever else is touching city stuff that's after the fact when we did that back in December.
Did that back when?
Back in December? You
I
weren't here yet.
I don't know who did the background check, who does not, to be honest.
No, I'm just saying that we get it in there with our ordinance where we got all that caught up so we can, because we did vote that in.
Did Kayla do a background check?
Yeah, we did background, okay,
We did? Okay.
pretty sure.
She's the only new hire.
Tom Moore?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
So we got it in the employee files? We do?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I can go down tomorrow and get one. No problem.
Well, you're pretty sure, or we do or we don't?
That is not on the agenda.
Well, you're wanting to hire people if we don't even
That
have
is
the
not
proper
the-
files through the state statutes. Why are we hiring somebody when we ain't
Okay,
even
let's
following
move
our
forward.
That
ordinance?
is not on the agenda.
The teenager thing is just incorporated.
Well, it's convenient when you don't want it to be on the agenda, but I mean, it is state ordinance that we did it, we passed it.
Hit the gavel, or I'm going to.
Okay, it's been suggested that we could have a movie night, an outdoor movie night in the park. Caleb, somebody approached you about it, is that right? From Ellsbury?
The Senate Theater, they started to where they are renting out a big projector screen, and then they also, with that is the projector. We would just need the system with the speaker and a laptop, and we could have a movie night out for the community, you know, so the kids can come watch, do a family movie night. It's $150 to rent the screen and the projector. And of course, like, we could charge a small fee and give them popcorn and a drink with theirs. We could kind of build it up a little bit, you know, give the kids something to do in the evenings with their families out in the park. It was just an idea.
Any discussion on that?
Have it at, like, Memorial Park, so we have power right there for the,
Right.
okay.
On the stage, or if it's bad weather, we could have it in the pavilion. You know?
That pavilion's a mess. Oh, I meant that, I'm
Outdoor
sorry.
pavilion.
The
Not the
outdoor
community.
pavilion, I was thinking about.
Yeah, not the community.
Community building's a mess.
It is. Is that something we want to pursue? And discuss later how much we want to have for tickets? We were thinking about, the end of August or the beginning of September.
It was something small, quick, try to get some revenue in a little bit, but also just to do something for the community. Just come about, start doing something.
Well, I thought maybe since they're back in school, we could send some kind of a flyer to the school and tell them that they're having a meeting, you know, our house, where we tell the people. How else would they know about it, moving house?
We can put it on Facebook and the website.
Oh, I think it's really a good idea.
Print it off, print and laminate things and just kind of post it on.
But that 150 is a one-time shot, right? Just for that night?
Yes, and so we have the $50 deposit, and when they come to pick up, if it's all good, then we get the deposit back.
No, I'm good, thank you.
So it actually costs us $100.
It's, if I'm understanding it correctly, yes. I could be mistaken, it could be 50 and then it'll cost us 150. I can double check into that later on.
I think this should be discussed after the fall festival is discussed. To be honest.
Okay. Discussion and vote on a trunk or treat / fall festival for 10/17 or 10/24. On?
Wasn't on me. Wasn't my idea for a trunk or treat.
We can have the trunk or treat at the same time we're having the fall festival.
I'm not for having the
I
alcohol.
was gonna say we're having a fall festival.
I'm not for having alcohol around kids.
That's what
The
this is
trunk or
about.
treat can be earlier in the day. We can start selling the alcohol there.
Sure, that's like $6 grand.
I don't think that's a good idea.
That sure cost us about $6 grand. It's some headline news.
It's-
Go back on
I
shots on the
don't think
DJ.
trunk or treat with the fall festival is a good idea, in my opinion, but what's everybody else think?
It might draw more people. If you had it both at the same time, have the trunk or treat during the day, early afternoon, and then before the drinking really gets started. Which of course, there's gonna be a few that's gonna start at daylight, you know.
But isn't that also when you get most of your vendors getting their revenue is during the day?
People come in for the trunk or treat, they might, oh, let's go over there and look at that. They got some shiny trinkets and let's go buy that. It might help. More people, you're gonna have more chance of selling.
Good.
Bob, what's your thought?
Do we have any money for that?
We budgeted 1,500
For a fall festival?
for fall festival, yes.
I mean, I know the rain killed it last year, but
Well, and it was reported that we lost $2,900, which is incorrect. We did not
we
lose
didn't lose
$2,900.
money last year.
No, I think it was more like $6,500.
No, we did not.
No.
Yeah,
No,
pretty much
we did not.
Yeah, it's on the meeting.
No, we did not.
Do you have a receipt showing the revenue that you counted?
I've never seen a bank account even come out in these statements. Have you?
Yeah,
Have you seen any of the bank accounts? Have
Yeah,
you seen
I
them?
have.
You have?
I went over to the
How
bank.
come we don't have them in our regular meetings and like we're supposed to have to approve the
I
minutes? To be able to approve payment, we don't get bank
Once I
accounts.
was allowed to have my name on it.
Well, you're head of finance, right?
Well, per the figures that were given to us by the former clerk,
It didn't take a genius to see that everybody showed up. We spent an extra $6 grand on the pavilion for some reason, not pavilion, what would we call that? The David E. Rice stage or memorial stage, or what did we end up naming that?
we did not.
What did it take, about 10 or 12, when originally it was 6, because somebody made an error ordering all the materials?
What are you talking about?
Your stage out there, and you named Rice, whatever it
What's that
was.
got to do with the fall festival? The fall festival itself
Well, if
did
you want
not
to say what we
lose.
made, we didn't make any money.
We did not lose $2,900.
You're right, I think it was about
No, it
6,500.
was not.
We don't know because we never even saw.
Well, we did know, because we went back, we did actually do that back in November and December. You just
It
weren't here, Janet.
disappeared.
Yeah, no, it was last year.
The money disappeared.
Money didn't disappear.
So,
We spent a bunch of money, we didn't get no rain
Okay,
insurance,
that's
is what we
enough.
did. No, that's just the honest truth.
that's enough.
I know the truth hurts.
What are we doing about fall festival? Are we going to have one or are we not?
I would like to.
I think we need to do something for the community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And have a trunk or
I mean, I don't know if we need a $400 or $500 jump house or,
No.
you know, but we need to do something to show a little community spirit. I don't know how many people will show up, beer drinkers and maybe some kids.
But what are we gonna do for entertainment? That should have been looked at a
I
couple
thought
months
there was,
ago.
I thought somebody was on that part of, or we did away with all that, right?
Yeah, for the program, yeah.
No, I meant who's in charge of that.
Oh.
Well, is that kid any good that plays up at
McDingers?
McDingers?
Braden Reynolds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what kind of music does he?
He's
Is he,
acoustic, it's acoustic.
is he expensive? Would he draw people?
$100 an hour.
He's from here?
Yeah, he was his mom's a musician.
How old is
Who's mom?
he? He just
Right,
graduated
mom.
recently?
No, he's 23, 24
But
probably.
he's from the area,
The
so.
music teacher is,
Angie Jordan, and that's
Monday,
Mickey
July
Collins,
14th.
Mickey
Is that right?
Mouse's niece.
I can-
Braden
I-
Reynolds' mom, right?
yeah, I can reach out to her and see.
I mean, I think the main things is cook something. Everybody loves their beer
Yeah.
and have something for the kids, but we don't have to get extravagant.
No, we don't. Okay, so
That's up to everybody, I don't know. What, anybody got any suggestions?
would you go for the 17th or the 24th? Stu, you got any suggestions?
So this is actually why I came down. I was just wondering if it's something, if you do it for the kids, is it something you plan on charging the kids for stuff, or will it be a complete, like, will the kids stuff be free? It's just a simple question for the board.
I think it should be.
I think the kids stuff should be
Yeah, if it's
absolutely.
free, it will draw more than charging.
Alright,
That's,
so if it is free, and you guys agree to do the kids thing as free, and do not charge the kids, Gambro Gaming and the Blue Bins will donate $2,000 to get the stuff for the kids.
Wow.
So it'll be pumpkin buckets like we have in the past. It'll be, you guys can discuss bounce house, maybe not bounce house, but we will donate 2,000 carnival games, whatever, and work towards getting it, as long as there's no charge for the kids.
I think that's.
absolutely outstanding.
It's
Thank
the
you.
thing, it's the thing we've done before. Like I said, just as long as we don't charge the kids. And then,
Right.
I would suggest maybe discussing, maybe if you do the trunk or treat that morning, it does bring people in, maybe you just, food starts, if you say trunk or treats, maybe at 10.
Have the food
Kids
ready to go
stuff,
then.
And then at 11 o'clock, it gives an hour, because I don't know when you guys will have the vendors out. I think it's normally like 9, maybe the vendors start.
Yeah.
You have the parade right around 9 o'clock. If that's something you continue to do, 9 to 11, 11 o'clock, if you have alcohol, you start it. It gives the parents the choice who don't want their kids in the situation. They can still come down, get the pumpkin buckets, enjoy the morning, and then get out before the alcohol.
We could start the alcohol at noon, straight up.
Yeah, so if it's something like that, and then if you guys are doing food, I'm sure FFA would probably want to do food again.
Oh, yeah.
Masons with their fish.
Masons with the fish, but I would,
Well, I
my suggestion is to keep it smaller like that, maybe the 3, so there's not a whole bunch of people fighting over the same thing. Reach out, try to get the school involved, parade,
What we
maybe.
thought of too is going back to the simple games, like the duck.
It is. So like, I still have a lot of that stuff in my warehouse that I brought down those years when we just put up the pop-up
And
tents.
just buy
We had the
some
little ring toss and all
Yeah.
that stuff where it was just, and we had the small trinket prizes for
Yeah,
the kids.
I
It's
think
all
that's
that
what
kind
we
of
were,
stuff.
had discussed.
I've learned a long time ago, if you want the community happy, get the kids happy, the
Yep.
parents will follow because they want happy kids.
Absolutely.
It's
I'm
my whole
sure that
business
the,
model.
I'm sure that the band, the high school band will perform like they
Yes,
have
and
before.
again, if you reach out to the school,
Yeah, we
even
wanna
if you,
get
if you make a little
Are you,
competition out of them with their 4 grades, it could be something with their floats, like the high school
yeah,
has a thing where it's a competition, and the city then gives out a ribbon to the class that has the best float or something like that.
do you, Stuart, do you have any time at all that you could give to be on the committee?
I don't, like, depending on the date, I may not even be in the country. But so I'm back in England in September, October, and December for 2 weeks at a time, so.
Okay,
But depending on how it goes, like I said, we can help out with the stuff. I can go through the warehouse, get out some of the games and stuff like that. If I'm in town, we'll help out. It's also volunteers if it's something. I have a lot of people come through the shop, do that kind of stuff. I can get them come out, help
Well,
out, run the games like we have in the past.
I would say, you know, Dave and Bob are on the committee, so if you have any ideas, you can go to one of them, unless you don't wanna be.
Yeah, and it's-
I thought you said we didn't have a committee for that. I asked her.
We do,
No, we volunteered
Yeah,
to
it's
do
not
something.
really
There was
committee.
no committee elected or nothing.
And again, that's the main thing. As you guys work your stuff out, be very selective. You don't want to put a lot of money out, in my opinion, especially with the city not having a lot of money. You keep it simple, you build it up. It's like we did the first year when it was the back to your root side of it. It was very small. And you just kind of, you go and you're gonna have to work with the healing process, bringing the community back in.
yeah.
So.
But you pretty much keep the kids happy.
Yeah,
The adults will follow.
and that's the thing, and especially like in the past, we've done it, we've had the trunk or treat, well, we've had Fall Festival, we gave out pumpkin buckets at Fall Festival, telling the kids, hey, come back to the side, use that pumpkin bucket, not only for today for the parade, because you pass them out before the parade happens, so they use it once there, then they use it for the school's trunk or treat, and then they can use it as they come through the trunk or treat, if you guys have one right after the parade. And then they also get to use it the night they go trick or treating. Those buckets, when we started, were like 48 cents. I think this year they're like $3 a piece, is what they're probably gonna be in all this. But again, that's something we'll donate through and get through on it. Like I said, just as long as you don't charge the kids, that's all I ask on that
I think
side.
that's the popular, opinion.
It was in the past.
Yeah.
I think it's probably about
I
the
think that's the
same.
popular opinion.
Age cutoff?
So there's really not an issue because it's like if the kid wants, if any kid wants to dress up and come through the thing, I'm not gonna tell people can't go. I own a Pokemon shop. I'm a 43-year-old kid myself. So.
And you dress up too, don't you?
As Pikachu, I got an
Yeah.
inflatable Pikachu costume,
Right.
as well as Santa the Bunny and all the other stuff from time to time.
Right. That sounds great, Stuart, we thank you for that.
Thank
Yeah, and again, that's part of the thing.
And.
That's what the bins are here for, to work the community, give back to the community. We're just very selective on how we give it back, because
I got it.
it is, we're a lot more for the kids, and we're a firm believer that every kid should be on a level playing field.
Got
So
it.
it should be something,
Totally agree.
yeah, level playing field is what the family kind of goes for.
We'll go through here too and see if we've got any of those simple games left from,
Yeah, because I know some were left down after the thing, so.
Yeah.
But
we'll see.
and again, you don't need a lot of them. If you just have 4 or 5, it is a thing with the election coming up in November. What I'd also do is I'd lean on your politicians, get them to come out. They're campaigning, they're gonna wanna be in the parade. Reach out to them, see if they're also willing to work the carnival games for a little bit. They have in the past. Lean on the people who want your vote,
Yeah.
and let them show you that they do actually care about this community.
Can somebody check Farmer's Almanac and see what the weather calls for on the 17th or the 24th?
Well, if we had more time, my idea is, it is good for the kids. But way back when, they used to have things for the older people too. We had a lot of older people come there.
Yeah.
They had the
Well-
funnel contest, they had a whole bunch of.
I agree
It's
that,
all for the kids now, it doesn't.
but I
seem-
agree that we have to take baby steps. We're still
I would,
building back
I would definitely
that
agree on,
trust.
let's take baby steps, because we've got minutes, we don't have no budget approved in any of the minutes. Hell, I'm reading this, and I don't even know how Bob Zay got even put on the board, considering it's not even
That's
on
not
it.
on-
The
that
purported
is
notice has been
not
posted
on the
approximately
agenda.
2 weeks is required. Required by what? State statutes? What state statutes did we use?
You're out of
Lee, what
order.
state statutes did we use? All of a sudden just added Alderman, and it's not even on the agenda.
Oh, Lord.
Then why is it not on the agenda?
On which agenda?
The agenda that you got the minutes for right here in my hand, right here, that says when it happened. It's not even on the agenda, nor is a roll call or a vote or anything. We have we have a budget? I'd like to see the budget, because according to state statutes, which I can dictate those, but I know Lee knows
Hasn't it
those,
been-
we don't have nothing that's good.
Hasn't been much.
There is no bank account statements to go over and to do this. y'all are doing stuff and just putting what you want in the minutes. Hell, my name's not even on it if I was there or not there. That's how bad that is.
Billy, if you don't really like being on.
It's not like nothing. You gotta follow state law, state law statutes, state law statutes,
Well, why?
state law statutes.
You're just always so upset. You're always yelling.
That's because when you just wanna do what you wanna do and add it, it don't work like
Get
that.
out of here.
I don't have to go anywhere. You put me out there.
Isn't there a water main you can sit on?
Why don't you show us the bank account statements, David? You're head of finance.
All right, come on, man. Come on, let's all be adults.
No, let's open these books up. We've been yelling since last year. What are the numbers?
She wants money back, this money she spent with all the other.
Hell, I gotta be dead honest. We can't spend no money. We got people on the board that ain't on the board. Nah,
Why don't these other aldermen just spend money out of their own pocket, get their money back, but she wants money back?
They haven't submitted it.
Yes, they have. They asked and you to flat out deny the repayment.
Well, y'all been paying bills and never seen no bank account statements.
You lied.
We ain't supposed to be doing that.
Do it so we can get on with the meeting.
There is no meeting. We can't spend no money. We don't have our budget.
Get on with it so we can get on with the meeting.
Now get on with the meeting, but it's an illegal meeting. You don't even got the right
It's not
stuff.
an illegal
This
meeting.
is-
Well, I can tell you the state auditor's a bellflower. They're only 35 miles away over the gas receipts. Let's not forget about the gas receipts. David, Rice, did we get the gas receipts?
Yes, we did. You've been told this 4 times.
I have not been told one time. Who-
You have been told.
Who did it? Who did it?
You were out on video. I went down there, I talked to them. They said, who's
Oh,
signing
that's
it?
right, that's right. You went somewhere and talked to someone.
Yes, I did.
They
forgot.
don't ever show proof.
I went to-
Never.
I went to
Janet,
the
you sat there thinking she's doing.
You know, we have our own ordinance on the city, but on the city ordinance.
Get out, get out.
I have a right to be, I pay bills here.
No, you're out of order.
Everything you do is backwards and
You are
illegal.
out of order.
We
Get
actually-
out, get
we
out.
actually-
In order.
If you're gonna leave, get out.
I'm staying right here.
We actually do have a city ordinance per the state of 130.140 to actually have it. How come it's not in the minutes?
It's not on the agenda right now, Billy. You're
No,
not-
I'm looking in the previous minutes. You all voted in when I wasn't here. That's where this is all messed up.
Whose fault is it?
You all just had people put on the minutes. You've been doing it for months. Man, you ain't much help either. You're not much help either.
You could have voted against it and talked about it.
We didn't even have a budget. What was there to vote on?
No, I'm talking about Bob on
You
the
really
board.
think this?
There ain't no budget. There ain't no budget. We have no oversight. We just add aldermen on in a special meeting when we want to because that's what we've been doing for
All right,
years.
that isn't.
That is not
I have
enough.
had
I don't care if you've had
it. Get out.
it. You can't tell me to get
If
out.
you're leaving, you're standing up like you're.
No, I'm standing up to talk to the camera because there's gonna be a lot of people watching this. No, we're gonna keep talking. I wanna know where our budget is.
If you're not
Where's our
leaving,
budget? Go get the budget, show it to
you're
me.
not leaving.
Go
sit
get the
down.
budget. Show it to
It's
me.
not on the agenda.
I'm sorry, there's stuff on the agenda in the minutes that ain't adding up anyway, so let's just hand that one to the kitty and let's get down to brass
Sit down
tacks.
and
It's
shut
not
up.
happening, go get the budget.
Madam Chairman, can we take a 10-minute recess so people can kind of cool down?
No.
How about just go get the budget? If we did it, where's the budget?
I'm not getting anything.
That's because we ain't done one.
I'm not getting anything.
Has anybody seen, does anybody got a copy of the budget with them?
It's not.
Steve
on-
McDonald, have you seen the budget?
No, I have not.
It's not on the agenda.
Because there is no budget. It's Lynn's bank.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Kayla, have you seen the budget?
The one that I submitted to the state the other day.
Is it a budget that we went through with all the numbers they did? Did they vote it?
I will need to confirm and go through everything, so I do not have a
Lynn, do
yes
you
or
have
no answer
online
for
banking?
Fair
you.
enough.
Do I have online?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you?
Well, I mean, the minute says
Would you mind
yes,
showing
so.
us your bank?
No.
I doubt there's much of it.
So I mean, on the agenda, it said
That's
Bob was gonna be
nobody's
hired.
business.
Are you hired, or are you an alderman, or are you working on the payroll and an alderman?
Both.
Okay.
And there's nothing illegal about it. I
There's
checked.
nothing illegal about that?
I checked
Not at
before
all.
I did it.
Okay.
I checked before I did it, Billy.
But no, I'm not coming
I
at you, I'm
didn't
just
want to
asking.
cause no problem.
So we can just, hey, let's have a special meeting, throw it in there, throw it in the minutes, and it's not even on the agenda. We'll say, we posted the ordinance. Where's the ordinance? Where's no copies of that?
It was posted.
Where?
The ordinance has been filed. What are you?
Why is it not in the
Why
minutes?
you
then?
come
Why is it
here
not
and
in the
look back
file?
and
Because that's what you do. You don't send me these special meeting ordinances.
You don't show up and then you disrupt the meeting for everything that we've already discussed.
Yes, I'm gonna disrupt it. I'm gonna
You're
disrupt it to the
disrupting.
point it needs to stop. We shouldn't be spending a damn dime if we don't even know we got a budget. That's state statute and our ordinance. We don't got it. It's not even in here. You say we got it. We say we maybe have it. Mr. McDonald hasn't seen it. So did we vote on something we didn't see?
Do we have a budget?
Yeah.
We do? Well, Bob, you would have been there. Were you not there? It says you would have been there. It would have been done about the same time you were here, because that's the only stuff I missed for, so were you not here for, the budget to get passed?
Billy, I'm asking you if you're.
No, I don't think so either.
If you're
I was
not
only
going
here
to
for one
leave the
meeting.
meeting.
Let's-
I'm not, I don't take my rules from you, I'm hired for people by the city. I am so sorry, but we don't have a budget. Our own city ordinance says, per the 2019 state audit, January and July. I have never seen one since last year or this year.
Well, why don't you do something to put a budget together then?
Well, how many more meetings do we gotta go to do it to keep getting told it was no good?
You weren't here for most of the meetings.
I got about 9 hours worth of meetings for me, just in that, starting about January, when you weren't around. Janet, how would you know? You just make things up too. I mean, I know
No,
what
I'm
you
not
do.
making
Didn't
things
Bob give you your spot when he had beaten you anyway?
We were
City of
tied.
Silex.
You were tired. Oh, that's right, you were tired.
Yes.
You was tired.
Yes,
That's right.
that's right.
So
How
then-
did you get in?
541.
People vote?
451.
How many?
A lot more than you did.
Well,
David
good.
Rice Jr.
How many?
More than both of you combined. How about that?
Alderman in here screaming
Well, I
and
bet
yelling,
you-
Public knowledge, you know, look, I bet I will.
unruly.
Good. We can't even have a meeting anymore.
No, could have told you that was gonna happen.
Yeah, you probably could have considered what the slot you put together
Considering
here.
every time you show up, it happens.
How many months you can ask for a bank account and budget?
Since last year, probably since about about May of last year, probably.
About,
And standard operating procedures, employee
I
files.
mean, he can see what's in the bag.
Hey, just remember those gas receipts. You can say what it was, but there's copies of the gas
Yeah,
receipts
you
out there.
implied that I signed
nothing.
No.
his signature. That's what
Well, you did sign
implied.
one, but you didn't have no authority to sign that one either. We'd already stripped your rights of way of spending it
It says
anyhow.
it
You didn't
Let's
strip
not,
anything.
I know, because we don't even have those minutes for that meeting. Where are the minutes for that meeting?
What minutes for what?
Everybody here is supposed to keep a journal. Anybody got a meeting to the beginning of the December meeting?
What's
I
the-
got mine.
Let me see it.
I didn't bring my journal to give to you. You weren't here, so I guess you could just sit back and listen.
I keep all this and that's my
Gentleman
journal.
in the audience.
I do remember that we were gonna get caught up on the minutes. Lee even brought that up in the other meeting, so we could get caught up.
In the audience.
We just wanna forget the December beginning of December's meeting, I'm assuming. Or let's forget about the February meeting, or any of that.
Or the October 17th meeting.
Yeah, let's forget about that. Hell, let's even figure out, I mean, does the attorney really sit up here with 2 out of the 4 votes? I mean, let's talk about that, I don't know.
5, 10,
Huh?
and he has.
Not
Where you passed the bill with 50%.
I don't even know why I'm sitting up here, I need to go contact law. And not only that, did you ever contact High Water after you brought Tom Moore on Saturday down into my water meter at 6 p.m.? Bringing people that ain't got no background checks, no employee files up in my water meter, and the sheriff's department was like, are you nuts?
Well.
And then you were gonna go get an ordinance, you pulled one from 2003, which was pretty wild, because you said they were all lost in a flood.
That's the ordinance that.
Well, the 2019 audit,
2023.
well, there's plenty of recordings, well, Greg Olson posted
You
that.
are delusional.
I am not
Go home and
delusional.
smoke some more.
You can make up what you want, you can pretend it's not there, you can write what you want, but the recordings don't lie.
And by the way, I didn't steal any check from you either.
Oh, yeah, you did. I'm glad you brought that up. You're right, you didn't steal from me. You stole it from the city clerk, stuck it in an envelope that was supposed to be served to me.
I did
I
not.
didn't even get a 10-day notice, but it was supposed to be served, and the sheriff's deputy opened up, here comes the check.
We put it in the check and.
Yeah, there comes the check. He was like, are you kidding?
Yeah, well, in the meeting.
Imagine that.
Just threw a fit.
I never stole it.
No, you just wanted to shut the water off on Saturday at 6 o'clock at night because you just don't like me wanting to go by the rules.
No, I don't
I
like
do
you.
not.
I know you don't like
I
me.
don't-
You're the one that brought me in here. You patted me on the back, brought me in, be the president. Well, you don't like us, I want to follow the rules.
If you went by the rules, your bill would pay by the
My bill was paid.
by the 10th.
The bill was paid.
Oh,
She gave
by the
us that
10th?
back. I was there.
Oh.
You
The
paid
bill
it
was
on the
paid.
17th and she
She put
paid
the
it.
Do they
check
have
back.
an ordinance that says
Put it in
anything
the
else?
envelope.
It says on your
I was there.
Well, my water bill says it was due to August 10th.
When her and Tom Moore showed up and shut us off, the check fell out of the envelope. I was there.
Oh, yeah, it did. Well, it's on the body cam in the
Yeah,
sheriff's
there.
department.
On the damn
They
meter.
took it from her. So you stole from the city.
I did not.
Well, that money should have got deposited. What gives you a right to take a check out of her hand and go put it in an envelope to give it to me after the fact when you got somebody who didn't even hired by the city? In city property, on my property, trying to shut my water meter
Did
off.
you see me you take it out of her hand?
It doesn't matter, it was paid.
Okay.
You-
But where did you get it, Lynn? Where did you get it? Did you get it out of the bank?
You
Bank
told her
or
to
bank
spell all
route?
this
Did
stuff
you get it out of the bank route?
I didn't take it out of
License thing.
Well, went right through that window in there.
You
You
are
have it.
lying.
You are.
That's,
I just
I'm
don't
not a
understand it. If you don't
I'm
know-
sure.
Well, I think you've done jacking around when you went up there, you don't know what 10-day this and that was.
Video.
And how come you only go after one person that's behind, not everybody else? I don't even know if that's
The
quite
other-
legal either.
The other four paid
There was
up. They
no,
paid up.
my
No,
chapter
they
is in.
didn't. I know
Yeah.
several people that's behind, you ain't shut
Yeah.
them off yet. but you
Yeah, well,
shut
if we
them
could see
off.
the
You
records and the
had
actual
your
bank
hand.
statements, we
You
probably know.
had the check in your hand.
You don't.
No.
I was right
No.
there, don't lie, man.
Shut up and let me.
No, I ain't got to shut up. I
Shut
was
up.
right there, you know it.
Nope.
I saw the whole ordeal when you came to Tom Moore and the cops.
All of you should be ashamed of yourself. Everybody up
You
here.
better ring some
Everybody up here
seats
should be
on time.
ashamed of
You're
themselves.
pissy pants. You don't do shit right. You've been destroying this town since you sat in that spot.
Yeah, and nobody wants to go to the
Nothing
fall
got done.
festival anyway.
Nothing.
Pedal Park, who wants to come down there? You're gonna bounce a knee down there?
Thanks, Stephanie.
Thank you, Stephanie.
Thanks, Stephanie.
We know you don't.
Now, all of you should be ashamed of
I
yourself.
know, it's a bunch of crap.
Yeah, it is a bunch of crap.
It'll all
It's a
be-
bunch of crap that you came back, 'cause I've already seen what you've signed up on. You don't know if you're coming or going. You've had your head, I don't know where, for 2 days long.
And
Let's
you're-
pull the bank statement.
And you're,
Let's pull the bank statement.
and you're,
What blame on me? Lee, did you know she was in my yard at 6 o'clock on July 18th at 6 p.m. with Tom Moore trying to shut my water
On
off? On
Saturday.
Saturday at 6 p.m.?
I
Because
heard
she
something.
said you knew about
I heard something about it.
it. Did she tell you? Because I asked her.
And
I
after
said you
you
knew.
were
No, not if you heard about it.
You knew that
If you knew she was going.
Good God,
That
Billy.
was my question.
Don't remember whether, or what point I knew that you were behind in your.
Did you know she was shut
Oh,
off?
behind my water paper?
Yes, sir.
Do we have ordinances for that?
Yes, we do.
We do?
And
Where-
we had an entire motion that I
Where-
passed
where-
that day, we could only give like 1 week's worth of leniency from that, and that came up time after time after time. Many of those meetings at which you were
So
not.
I guess you did,
Okay.
I guess you were.
Why did
right,
it get shut off?
so
That was a
that
simple numbers behind.
No, how about you say it for the fucking jury?
Yeah.
Aren't you getting fired from somewhere else here soon? And don't you got 2 spankings already?
For what?
Yeah, Missouri Supreme Court.
Didn't you beat up on Mrs. Helen Lemons? when
Yeah,
you were
what
in
about-
Oh, I sure did. I think I knocked her to that, just like I knocked out David Rice in my yard for attacking on a tractor.
She said so on
Yeah.
her.
It's on video, thank you.
No,
So
it's
you
not right. It's
got
not
me
my
so
testimony.
You're welcome. All those witnesses.
You're gonna
saw
come in my
it.
driveway, you're gonna attack
I did not come to your driveway to share
Yes,
some
you
behavior.
did.
I
You're
did.
so.
Well, you're the one the finance manager, David, so I want you to know the finance you watch. Well, you weren't laughing like that.
That's the same guy
You weren't
that
laughing like that doing snow angels out in the crap.
Same guy that said, I found
Janet,
it.
I wanna tell you honestly,
Why are you so
We need a mow. You're lying. piece
because
of
I don't
shit.
like liars.
well, I'm not a liar.
I'm not mad at you, you weren't
Well,
here
you're
yet.
yelling at
He's a
me.
liar.
You were.
I am a little hard of hearing
No,
too.
he ain't ever
I
done
don't
shit.
understand.
I haven't through it.
You're
That's
lying.
what I did on the backside over
That's
here.
all you
Yeah,
wanted
what?
to
One
do.
time.
That's not what I wanted to do. Unfortunately, that's what I got handed.
Thank
You
you.
got a hand and you didn't have to be
You're a
on the
liar.
board.
Hey,
You
like
just
this.
have to be on the board.
Lynn Luckett.
Oh, well, then you don't have to be. If you don't like her, why are you still on the board?
Why do I gotta like anybody to be on the board? Why do you gotta like somebody to be on the board?
Why are you coming in causing all this spew and hate?
Because
All
he
you
Well,
do-
listen, I don't think he's the attorney. He don't know if he's coming or
No, what
going.
you
You did get a vote.
believe-
I'm sorry, I'm not talking to you.
You talked about.
We got Bob Zay over here that ain't got a background check. We don't even know how he got in. We're saying we've got a budget to cover our ass because we probably don't have it. If you do, you're gonna make some shit up like you've been doing. You're gonna put some AI shit back in there and launch it to everybody's damn house. Is that even board approved? Fuck no, we all know it ain't. It's full of shit. You're all full of fucking shit.
Oh, stop
You're a
it.
liar,
Stop
and you
it.
wanna go ahead and cover for it.
Oh,
Hey.
Bull,
I'll go ahead and talk to the previous attorney that reminded me why you are in this position again. Have a good day.
goodbye.
Bye.
Oh, this has gotta quit. This has gotta quit, Lee. I'm sorry, I'm not, who wants to come in here and listen to this crap?
It really is destructive to the entire
It is
The-
for
the-
for
the
everyone. Look,
job that we've got. I have suggested previously that a motion to censure would be most appropriate.
okay.
Okay, now we maybe get back to, can we do that without being on the agenda?
I don't know where any of that was on the agenda.
None.
Thank
That's
you.
enough of that, please. Let's continue on.
Oh,
Can I make a suggestion?
yes.
Sir.
Next time that starts, everybody zip it and turn this way. If,
He won't
let
let
him go
anything
on
else
and
get
on and
done.
on. He'll wear out.
He'll
wear
go
out.
on, he'll still go on.
Well, let him go on. But
But
the
you-
more we beat it,
You can't talk over him.
well, and you don't want
can't
to talk
talk
over it.
Well, we're
You
not
just-
here to
The more we
listen,
beat it, the more it's gonna come.
but we shouldn't have to
The
worry about
bigger
that.
problem
We're
with
here
that,
for
though,
a
Bob,
meeting.
is that the sunshine law
I'm
doesn't
kinda
permit
tired.
this stuff that's not on the agenda to get brought up and discussed, and I know, and I agree with you that responding to him is worthless,
Yeah.
but, it's not supposed to happen.
I agree.
Then you got his
You're
little
right.
sidekick over
Can I
here.
call for a motion to censure?
Well, I don't think that's on the agenda.
Well, we'll put it on the agenda for the next.
Good idea.
Is it? Put what on? Sorry.
Motion to censure.
Yeah. All right. In your folder, we bought more, security cameras because, I'll tell you why.
You want me to go get it?
We're looking at 8E, ratification of purchase of two security cameras. Not only do we have this one up here for the front door and the lobby and what have you, but we want to put some outside because we've had people putting stuff in our dumpster. And that Saturday, the 18th, I came down here and, well, Friday the 17th, our internet went out at 12:30. And Saturday when I came down, I was told by the Spectrum person that it was cut deliberately, it was vandalized.
I know, that's,
So we've got another camera that's gonna point in that direction. So we have to do this to protect the city.
Lynn, do you want me to go grab the wire? that was cut?
Yes,
Is it still in your office?
yeah, they're going down.
I was wore out before I got here.
Yeah. They said that there had been vandalism of Spectrum up north in Eolia and places like that.
wonder why they're doing that. Well,
Somebody's probably mad about the bill.
Why do people do anything nowadays?
yeah,
Yeah, and it was not cut by a mower, it was not cut by a weed.
No, it was cut.
It
I've
was
cut
cut by
them
a
with a
knife.
mower.
well,
It was
something was going
perfectly
on
cut.
around that time, wasn't
Yes, yes, there was.
there? Yes, what was it?
Payment of the water bill.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, that's all.
yeah.
We're doing like the show and tell, working it down
It was
for
cut.
everybody.
Yeah, it was cut. It was very obvious, and this
Did
is
you
the part
dust
that
it
was
for
in the ground.
fingerprints?
What did you say?
Did you
Did we dust it for fingerprints?
Well,
No, but
that's
mine are
not
gonna be
fair.
on there, God knows I don't need them. So,
I had to do
the
it
two
too.
cameras cost us $90. They were 45 apiece, I think, $89.99.
Now we
$89.99 was what it was, yes.
Yeah.
You want those up tomorrow, right?
Yes,
Front of the building,
yes,
both corners.
and the
Oh, do we
picture,
already have
we
them?
already have it, we're ratifying the purchase of it.
Oh, okay.
And then we want to,
And they will be put up tomorrow.
okay, yeah. So, and we got a protection plan for $9.99. Well, you're a little too late, but he's got the recording.
Was the guy in the purple shirt just left?
And what?
The purple pink shirt?
One of them.
No.
Yeah, and,
We gotta stop out here, so
oh, good.
did you guys need anything from us now, or?
Well, I think we can get on with our meeting
Okay, so all the disturbances
now. We
left?
couldn't even get on with our meeting.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's
So, nobody's on the parking lot, so I'll let you guys get back to it.
Okay,
thank you so much.
Thank you.
This is good.
Sorry to bother you, brother.
Thanks, sir.
We bought a protection plan for $9.99 that will protect if it gets dropped or broken or something like that. We're gonna talk to you later about a security.
Now, these are the ones you can put on your computer or your phone and.
No, these are the ones that go on the outside of the building.
But you
I know.
can see,
Yeah.
can you see?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Wireless,
Yes,
You
yes,
can download it to your phone.
Yeah, wireless.
You can
Yes.
wire it to
Okay.
your phone, yeah.
Just like my iBlink.
So basically, it's $100 with the warranty plan,
Well, the cameras were,
89
Yeah.
It was
something?
90 and 10, that's about $100 for the cameras.
Okay, I make a motion to ratify
Cameras and
the
Okay.
purchase of the cameras and the warranty
Protection
plan.
plan.
Protection plan, thank you.
I second it.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed say nay. Motion carries. Okay, next item is the discussion and vote on the subscription for the security camera. This is for us to be able to view 3 at a time. It also allows 24/7 recording.
Yeah.
and how long did they hold that? I think for up to a
I
year,
think it's.
for 90 days?
I think it's 60 days maybe.
60 days, okay.
Yeah.
Then it
But
rolls
there's no
over.
reason why, I don't see any reason why we couldn't download that. Do you know anything about those, the Arlo security cameras? I don't
Is
see
that-
why we couldn't download that.
Is that $30 a month?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. So,
And do we have that in the budget? That's a joke. Just joking. Everybody sit still. I'm just joking. Okay.
Been that way.
anybody mentions budget.
When did you see the budget?
Cover the mic.
Okay. I think it's a good idea, only because we need to know what's going on here.
Yeah, we
It's
do.
a small
Yeah,
town.
and-
I agree.
You know, we later on might add one to the back of the building as well.
Now, did we ever consider, I didn't hear it, about hiring a teenager? Did we pass
Yeah, we
that?
passed that by.
Oh, we did?
It didn't get discussed.
Okay.
But anyway,
On that topic though, before anybody comes on, they can certainly, run down to the sheriff's department and find out
Yeah.
something. It's not like we're gonna have some particular person starting tonight.
I guess he won't
Just
be
because
happy until
they're
I'm
small,
there.
that's-
Don't look me up. I had a wild weekend last week. Oh, wow.
So where are we at on that 30 a month?
Can I get a motion for that?
I'll make a motion to get the subscription for the security cameras at $30 a month. Is it a year agreement, month to month?
I think it's per month, but it's,
It's monthly as of right
So
now.
if we look at it and we say, well, it's not doing us no good, nobody's dumping it in the
right, I
dumpster,
don't think we're.
we can get rid of this, not a lifetime subscription.
Right.
Okay.
I have
I'll
a
second.
motion, can I get a second?
I'll second it.
I have a motion and a second to get the subscription for the security cameras for $30 a month. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Okay, we didn't get the quotes for the drainage problem, but what Georgie and I went out and looked at it. I got a call a couple of Saturdays ago, I think it was on a Saturday, from Chris Thornhill. He was extremely upset that when we had that deluge of rain, he flooded. He had like 12 inches of water in his garage.
Who did?
Chris
Thornhill.
Thornhill.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So Georgie and I went out and looked, and it is, this drain on the corner of Main and 2nd Street is clogged and collapsed, most likely. George says that's a corrugated pipe, and it's probably buckled. And so it runs down to this corner of Main and 1st Street. So he's gonna have to dig it up. He said that will solve the flooding problem. But we're gonna have to dig up concrete, we're gonna have to dig up asphalt and repair it.
And thank God it was Chris Thornhill, because he said he's not asking the city for anything.
Yeah,
He cleaned, he
Yeah.
spent all day, 3 of them cleaning his shop.
yeah. I've reached out to Mike Henry and to Georgie both. They were both supposed to get their,
Did either of them get it?
no. So,
And that money would come out of
sewer,
sewer.
yeah.
Do we have funds? Looks like it.
Yeah.
Sewer, we got money.
Okay, I mean,
Yeah.
he's one of the few businesses left.
Yeah,
No, I get it.
Pretty soon, we're gonna have a gas station, that's gonna be it.
I totally get it.
So I say if you
So-
got the money, spend it. Get it
I don't
done.
have any quotes
We gotta
for
get the
you.
bid.
It could be that it's, if it doesn't come down to a whole lot.
I'll push
it
them
could be
both this week.
That we can, maybe have it by the time we have the special meeting for the
The tax.
taxes. So I apologize for not having that for you. We need to schedule a public hearing for the property tax rate, the pro forma. We need to do that this month. So I'm proposing August the 18th.
Will that be a short meeting?
No, there's more stuff being tacked onto it.
What, is that next Monday?
That's Tuesday.
Yeah, next Tuesday.
Dave can't do Tuesday, can you, Dave?
Let me see, let's get it.
So,
My head's not even
We
thinking.
have to have at least 7 days advance notice, under the state law. It has to be, no more than 2 weeks, I think, ahead, and no less than 7 days prior to the public hearing. So if we'd have to be able to post immediately if we set it for next Monday.
Yeah.
So
As it is, I'm gonna have to
and it's
post
gotta
it
be
tomorrow.
done before the end of the month
right.
to establish our tax rate for the following year.
Do you have anything for the 18th, Bob?
No, I don't ever have anything at night.
Steve, do you
Going to
have
bed
anything
at
for
5
the 18th?
The 18th,
Mhm.
as of right now, no.
And we can do it as early
But-
as 4:30 if we need to.
But with my personal situation with the family, that could change.
Maybe, right. He's going through some stuff right now.
I got some
Oh.
personal issues
I'm
I'd rather
sorry.
not bring up on camera.
I'm sorry.
And it's involving grandkids.
Oh, I'm so
So-
sorry.
I work until 4.
So we could do it at 5 o'clock. Janet, are you
I'm
okay with
fine,
that?
I'm fine.
Are you okay with the 18th?
Five or 5:30 is better, yeah.
5:30? Want to do 5:30?
5:30
Next
is
Monday?
better for me.
at 5:30?
Next Tuesday.
Tuesday, the 18th at 5:30.
Oh,
Okay?
got it?
All right, and then there's gotta be a special meeting immediately following the public
Yeah.
hearing. But we have to post a notice of the public hearing by
And
tomorrow.
we'll have an agenda for the meeting.
Yeah, and then there'll be an agenda. The agenda itself for the meeting doesn't have to be posted any special time ahead of time, but the public hearing part has to be.
And we have to
And
put
we
it
have to
3
post it in
places.
3 places. Typically, around here, we do it at the city hall, at the post office, and down at
Hilltop.
Scotty's or Hilltop, whatever it is.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I think on
Could
the
you-
special meeting, we needed to, we just mentioned Fall Festival. We didn't discuss what we're gonna do, food, none of that stuff.
You and I will.
Well, that meeting doesn't have to be just about
Okay.
the
Yeah,
rates,
exactly.
but we do have to have a vote on the issue of setting that thing. So we
Rates,
fill out
like-
forms and
Gotcha.
get it to the county so that they can get it into the Department of Revenue, everybody.
Okay.
So,
But
yeah.
we load anything else we want on that.
Kayla, make a note that we need on the agenda for the 18th of August. We're gonna discuss Fall Festival, and we have to put on there that we accept the tax rates from the public
And
hearing.
is it legal for you and I to meet before that?
Yeah, we can
Two
meet
can
anytime, yeah.
meet.
Yeah.
Three are
Well,
getting
Stu just helped us out a lot.
Yes.
A lot.
Yeah,
That's
The-
if you still
the-
do it.
the, all right, we need to pick the time for that, to designate the actual meeting at like 6 o'clock or 5:45
yeah,
or
this meeting will
something.
be 6 o'clock,
Okay,
right after
that's
5:30, and then we'll have a meeting at 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
fair enough.
Okay, that's good. Bye, Lynn.
Oh, yeah, the next thing, I'm gonna pass the meeting over to
Dave Rice.
Dave, because I'm gonna recuse myself from item I. So, I'll
What
be
do
back. Don't forget to come and get me, though.
Yeah, we want to do it, you know.
Yeah.
Subject to a vote.
Oh. Probably good if you had- the other two aren't here.
Can you close the door?
Yes, I will. I'll be in my office.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess we're discussing reimbursement for the mayor for the absence of a clerk. and for getting the surety bond. I have talked to some people myself, because I had questions, and they said, if they were me, I would abstain from voting on it, because different circumstances.
Well, we make more than
Well,
the
wait a
mayor
minute,
does.
different
No, we don't.
circumstances.
We make 40 a month.
Well, yeah, but what does she make?
But, what does it matter if we make 100 a month
Yeah.
or 10 a month? We didn't do what she did.
I get that, but then again, you didn't get paid any extra when you were mayor and did stuff for the city.
No,
Stuart didn't get any extra for
but
all
I
the stuff
didn't
he
bring
did.
in 20 grand either.
Yeah,
He I mean, in all
I
fairness,
get it, but
Yeah.
I'm not a hooray, I'm not a cheerleader for Lynn, but I am a cheerleader for what's right.
But what's the insurance company gonna say when, okay, you get the surety bond for a mistake made with the city's funding,
Okay?
and then you wanna pay somebody else out of that?
That
That
got
is-
it for us.
that guy.
Without,
It
without
does.
her, it wouldn't be here. Cut and
Well,
dry.
I don't know, because the person I talked to,
No.
their son works in insurance and said, isn't that part of their job, is to find mistakes?
Not to take
To
two
go after,
jobs
I
on.
don't know. She went after pretty hard.
And plus she was the city
Well, I'm gonna
clerk.
chime in on this too, Dave. I had told her that I didn't think she had a
Yeah.
chance of getting it.
Yeah, he did
That was
tell
my
her.
legal
Yeah.
opinion, and said I didn't think there was a chance of getting it. And she persisted nonetheless, despite what I had to say.
And even when she had the check in her hand, what'd you tell her?
Yeah.
Don't
Exactly.
touch, don't do nothing until that check clears.
Until it clears. I was a skeptic. I
Absolutely.
will tell you that, and in addition to that, she worked a whole lot of hours because there wasn't a clerk.
To clean up Taylor's.
During
mess.
a very volatile time where we were trying to do all that other stuff, so that's all I've got to say
And
about
say
it.
I get it, but is it legal?
Is it?
I see nothing wrong with it.
But what's the insurance company gonna say, well,
It's not.
I don't think the insurance company cares
can say
anymore, they
anything.
turned over the money, but part of the damages that the city
cut the
sustained was the extra work that had to
Oh,
be
sure.
done in the absence.
I got mixed emotions about it.
Okay. But I want to make one thing clear here. I've been coming here for years. I was the mayor, I was an alderman, I was disliked by a lot of people up here. But if you did it, I'd tell you, get out, we're voting for you. If she did it, I'd say for her. If he did it, I don't care. I think everybody takes everything personal with
Yeah.
Lynn. Lynn has an attitude, I'm not gonna say she doesn't, but by God, I'm telling you, I've lived here 12 years, some of you lived here a lot longer. Never. When I was the mayor, I spent 3 hours a week here. A week, I didn't care. I signed stuff and I left. I never go by here and her car's not here.
Yeah.
Saturday, Sunday, is she in here snooping? I highly doubt it. Is she in here on her computer? Partially because maybe she doesn't have a lot to do at home, but she pours herself into this job, seriously. And okay, let's take it out of the equation. We don't have 20 grand. So we give her nothing. But we do have 20 grand that fell out of the sky, as far as I'm concerned, fell out of the sky.
And she wasn't making money as a city
No,
clerk.
she was not. She would get her mayor's pay.
Yeah.
She didn't do it for a payoff. She did it for the city. I can vouch for that because her and I have been friends and we have not been friends. And I've called her out and she did not do it for herself. And I for one, am willing to give her some money.
I don't have a problem as long as it is legal. The people that I had talked to weren't so sure,
Okay?
so that's why I had my doubts.
Do you feel better talking to Lee or do you,
Yes.
do you trust me?
Yes.
I trust Lee 100%. And I've
Yes.
only known the man a couple months.
Give it a few more times.
So first, I think we should have, does anybody else have anything to discuss?
I just think there's nothing to discuss about it. My opinion is she did it.
Well, the only thing is does she get it and how much does she get?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I think. First, we should vote on, does she get it?
Okay.
And then we should discuss how much. If it is approved that she gets something, then it should be discussed how much and then voted on for that.
Now, do we put this in the meeting for next?
I can agree with that.
No, we put it in the meeting for tonight because you brought it up last
Yeah,
month, and we
yeah.
couldn't take it up because it wasn't on the
And
agenda
that's
last
true,
time.
okay.
But it was your suggestion.
Well, I
that-
say,
Okay. So
vote.
we've all talked, but Steve, what do you got to say?
I have one question.
Go ahead.
Okay, the insurance company, now that they've got Tara's bond, will they go after her to recover their 20 grand?
Or after who?
After Tara, Holman.
That's up to them.
That's
I
the
doubt it.
insurance
I doubt that there's, it's not the kind of thing that they want to spend.
20
their
grand's
time on,
pretty
but that's
small
just-
peanuts for that.
Again, that's.
And well, what if they do? I mean, is that gonna
I've
upset
already,
you?
no, I've already been talked to by her attorney, so
But it wouldn't
I'm
have
gonna
anything to do with
abstain from
whether-
the vote either way.
Okay,
for that
Steve,
reason.
Steve, to answer the question more thoroughly, it wouldn't have anything to do with whether Lynn gets something. or
Granted.
not. I mean, that money's already out of the pockets. of
Yeah,
the-
so if they're gonna go after, they're gonna go after.
Yeah, that's not gonna change anything, so with respect to the topic that's on the table, that's sort of beside the point.
Well,
Well, we still have three of us.
I've had phone calls from both sides of the parties when I was on the road. And in the background, I could hear the other one ranting and raving. And that's two-way, both of them, when I was out on the highways.
I understand.
Oh, yeah, they have ran into.
So either way, I'm gonna abstain from the vote. I'm gonna stay
Okay,
So I
completely
need a
out.
motion.
I'll make a motion. I'll make a motion that we discuss how much we're gonna give Lynn.
No, first we get approved that we're going to reimburse her.
Yeah,
Do what now?
Make a motion that we plan on reimbursing her.
Okay, I'll make a motion that we do plan on reimbursing her
I second.
once
it.
we come to an amount.
Okay,
I
roll call vote. Yes,
Yes,
I'm gonna abstain.
Yes.
okay. Now, discuss, how much do you think?
Well, okay, so, and I know this, you're a money guy. It's funny, I see your eyes when money's mentioned. So, Tara was at $23 an hour, roughly?
Yes.
Say 22, 22 is fine. Okay, she worked 40 hours a week, okay? She worked 2 days from home, that none of us have a clue if she did anything.
Yeah.
But that's not what we're discussing. So if you total that up, it's real big. Because Lynn covered for her, was it January?
February, March,
April,
May.
when did you come in?
June 2nd.
And May. So we can't afford to pay her 5 months at, whatever, 9 times 4, that's $3 grand a month, whatever. But I'm gonna say it again, nobody's gonna like it. This money came from her and her alone. Not one of us did a thing to get that money, nothing. And if she would have sat on her hands like if I wasn't there, you'd have nothing,
Yeah,
nothing.
well, I'll throw
I mean,
a
this is-
figure
I
out
did
there.
nothing to help at all.
I know that.
I mean, even, I wasn't the attorney most of that time, but,
That's right. Well-
there was not much, that I did nothing towards that. That was her idea and
Well-
her baby, and she ran with it.
I'll throw out 5,000.
Shoo.
I knew they would go, woo!
Oh, heck no.
Oh, yes.
We're, okay, you know how much is in the general? You gotta subtract the
You
12,000
wouldn't
we
have
owe.
20 in there, but one for her though. That's what you.
Well, then we'd be -6.
Okay, so Lynn's a simple woman. I've been in her house, seen how she lives, seen what she buys at the grocery store. She's not like me at all. I'm quite frivolous. I think, and his eyes are still gonna go, I think if you threw her 2,500, she'd fall on the floor and flop and say, thank you,
To
thank
me,
you, thank you.
I'm thinking no more than 1,000.
No, that doesn't even account for the time that
I
she
know,
put
but we
in.
need to discuss, everybody's got their opinions.
Yeah,
And it's the three of us right here. I mean, we could give it to her, or we could say, oh, no.
Okay,
Throw
so
the dollar
this is
line.
what, I don't need to know what your handwriting is. Throw a number out.
A number for her,
Yeah,
2,500.
5,000, 1,000 by me, so $2,700 is what she will get.
And you would be okay with that?
It's the consensus of the board.
No, I know, but we want honesty here.
Yeah.
I've been watching these meetings and stuff, and I'm so tired of people not saying what they mean. Mean what you're saying, say what you mean.
I don't think in the way the funding is, the city is currently, I don't think we can,
But it's like taking 2,700 from nothing,
Yeah.
because we wouldn't have it if it wasn't for her. So, okay, let's do the
Being
math.
the numbers, man, she got 20 grand.
Yes,
So if you take 2,700 off of it, the city still goes 17,300 more.
plus,
Yeah, to the plus.
that's, and I'm telling you right now, I know the mayors.
I think the actual number was 20,900, wasn't it?
Well,
It was
20,000,
21,000 altogether, just,
But-
you know, so if we're gonna be doing some subtracting and all that.
Right.
Okay.
so I make a motion, the average, since it was 2,900, to pay 2,800 in reimbursement.
I second it.
I think we need to take a vote on that.
Okay, let's do
Okay, Dave?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna abstain
it. That's
still.
fine, I say yes. And I think she'll be happy as a pig in mud, because 2,700 to her is like 10 grand. 28 to her is like 10 grand a year. I think that's fantastic.
Oh, it's coming apart. Hey, that's part of my soul has come loose.
I'm sorry, I thought you stepped on something.
Babe, I'm losing my soul.
Oh, my lord, yes. Well, you know, what's a profit a man is a,
I know it killed him.
Going to a Catholic grade school, that
And
really
trust me, Dave, I know it's
sucks.
not because it's late. I know you.
Yeah, no, it's not.
we needed an AED handy in case they wanted to.
Convulsions or, no. You're so funny.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, where we at?
Trunk or treat.
Oh,
What are they?
All right.
I've never been to one.
Put candy in your trunk, and all the other kids come around and give them candy and stuff.
Now, do I
It's
make the
pretty
check
cool.
to her tonight, or do I make her wait?
So we're never.
Small bills and a
that kind of
hollow
money.
stump and midnight in
So
the
we're gonna make.
cemetery.
That's what,
I'm looking
okay.
for a bounce house.
how
Paper
about,
bag.
can I get you to take taxes out of them?
Okay.
I'll bring him Sunday.
Smash now.
He really.
Right, because they'll put them out.
Where we at? We waiting for Janet or?
Picking back up.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's roll. 7:38.
well, unfortunately, we don't have a public works report.
And I hate to bring that up again, put it on the agenda, because something's gotta be done about that. I like Gary, I think he does a good job, but he doesn't take any interest in the city. You know, he can't show up to a meeting.
Steve, did you have anything to report?
From Gary? No.
From you.
From me? Now that the tractor's fixed, as soon as get it.
No. I'm still talking about public works.
No, Public Works? No, I don't.
Sticky Lake?
I have a few things. The softball tournament, the slow pitch tournament, that's canceled. We have been fighting with Ameren to get them to fix their poles. So far, the 2 poles over there, they're going to take out, fill them back in. We're gonna get rid of those, and we're gonna get rid of the wires that are down. Still trying to stay on them about getting all the other poles that are leaning and things like, all those type of poles. They did say that they probably won't do much, and I said, well, then I won't stop calling.
You're like a dog with a bone.
When it comes to events and when money is involved, it needs to be under dole control. Every denomination that's given, as far as even a penny, it needs to be counted under dole control.
Under what?
Dual control.
Dole control. Log books. So, Steve, I don't know if you have your log book.
It's in the truck. I've
Okay,
been filling out except for this last week.
okay. So I went to go out to the Tahoe and I didn't see any log books.
It's in
And
the
then
door of the red truck.
Well, I didn't know they were in the red truck.
And
The
I'll-
red truck's got cobwebs on it.
And you'll have mine tomorrow.
Yours tomorrow,
Yeah,
okay.
both of them.
Okay, that way we can kind of stay on track and with maintenance on all our machineries, and when we have board meetings, it kind of makes things a little bit more organized, and then we can keep track of our expenses when it comes to the maintenance a little bit easier. I think that's,
It's still a learning curve for everybody, and we are having meetings.
yes, so we decided, when we're here working, Gary, Bob, I, and Lynn, we will have a meeting about twice a week, and we kind of touch base with what needs to be done, where we're at on things, so we can kind of stay more on top, so we can help our community and build things back up, so from damage control.
Which we're starting from square one again.
Well, if we do that, then there's really no purpose then of Gary coming to a meeting, is there? If you have meetings with him here.
It's still,
Yeah.
because he sees things during the day, and our meetings are in the morning. So there's stuff could have been happening today, and we wouldn't have known until he got here. It's just,
Okay.
Yeah. Is that all, madam?
probably not, but we can continue.
City attorney.
Okay. About the only thing that I know that's some, significance is that, and I'll back up. The city had scanned in the ordinance books and emailed, I think, in a series of emails to qualify for the size limitations, all kinds of them to me, which I then consolidated into one file and then printed them out. Janet and I had gone over them, but many of them were like upside down, or the feeder had dragged so it was half on one page and half on another, and some of them were like blurred and whatnot. And so I took and actually in some cases cut the pages that, and then pasted them back to be a single page, literally with tape and all that. And then I recopied those pages and assembled it all in that same order that the copies were sent to me in. And Janet and I, on several occasions, went through them page after page after painstaking page. But I now have them in the form that Janet and I had come up with. There were copies, there were like duplications in that scan where there were some that weren't signed, and then there was the same ordinance right after that was signed.
Yeah.
So obviously the signed one is the one that needed to be in there. But so I've taken all of those down to Speedy Office Supply to have them scan them into digital form and put it on a thumb drive or a USB drive. And we'll have that. What the plan is ultimately is we're going to want to go through them and review them and organize them and put them in the form. Some of the ordinance numbers I think might have been Ellsbury numbers, like section 23.2. We don't have any 23.2 anything. That couldn't be a Silex number. So we're going to want to go through them, renumber them, resequence them, reorder them, determine whether they need to be amended. I mean, this is a project that's going to take a year, but it is something that was suggested in the 2019 audit that, the ordinances could be in a more organized and accessible condition. Now, once we do those, we may just have to adopt a series of ordinances at a time to reorganize the whole thing, and then probably replace the ones that are in the book now with the new set of ordinances and declare them to be the original. So that's all I've got to report. Until I get those back, there's not that much more to be done. But expect me to bring them in a bunch at a time for passage, and then they'll have to be posted rather than be reread and all of that kind of thing. So that's where that project is, and I think it's a step in the right direction for
Absolutely.
keeping everything above board and Correct. It may be that we'll have to look at the file of repeal ordinances that exist, because some of these were, let's say, they refer to things that we don't have, you know, and those pretty clearly must have been repealed as well, but we can fix all that. We just need to make clarity out of it.
Did I send you the repeal books?
Not yet.
Oh.
No. And as a matter of fact, I got authority last month to get a copy of the other stuff, but to access something that I don't. Oh, did you send me that? I think you said, yeah, you did send me. I just have, when I get the other ones back, I'm going to be comparing and making sure that there's not stuff in the copy of the ordinances.
That's the copy.
Yeah, the extra copy of the ordinances versus the stuff that was in the official book.
I will scan the repealed ones in and send them.
Can I just kind of
Yes, ma'am.
ask a question to back up from earlier? We do have a budget, don't we?
Yes.
Yes, we satisfied all of that stuff, and the votes, actually, the numbers that we had adopted.
We had to come
and
back.
at the one of the meetings that which Billy attended, we went over, all of those numbers were by acclamation agreed upon by the entire board, each one of them individually. In terms of whether then we have to repass all those same numbers, I don't believe so. But the financial statement, according to what I understand from Caleb, and sent in and all of that, it's a red herring. It's just yet
Well, they
another
were
misunderstanding or excuse or just fabrication.
It was over, wasn't it? We had to go back and change, didn't you have to change some of that?
Yeah, the budget was out of balance, out of whack.
Well, there were things that needed to be recategorized, basically,
Yeah, and
but
that's
that was just, you know, but those numbers were still the numbers that the board had all agreed on.
Those were already done, and that's why we had this second meeting, we voted on them all.
That's individually.
Yes, yes.
Well, is there any way we could type it up just to make sure if somebody questioned it, like Billy again, to show him the budget?
Well, there is what got submitted to the state, from what I understand.
She submitted what we always.
Nobody had raised that issue, it wasn't on the agenda, and,
Yeah.
you know, this is a sneak attack, basically.
Yeah, but, you know, I'm just thinking, he's brought that up almost every meeting.
Well, and I'm not sure that showing him is gonna change that.
Yeah,
If
well,
not.
probably not, but
It will.
we just have to, you
Yeah,
know.
but black and white
Yeah.
is there.
That's all I have.
Well, it's here. I mean, we are, yeah, I'm not.
All right, Board of Aldermen reports. Alderman McDonald, infrastructure, did you?
First off, I want to start out by thanking Mr. Bob Zay for fixing the tractor so we can, and I'm happy, yes, much appreciated. I've got some personal matters going up right now that Mr. Zay's going to start blading the roads as soon as he can. Hopefully I can be able to help by the end of the week, but I can't promise yet.
Okay.
Other than that, we're gonna get, as soon as I learn how to run the zero turns, I'll be mowing on it. I'm gonna start out in a big wide
Now,
field.
Bill said,
Steve,
don't ever,
it's like this. You just-
Yeah,
That's all you do.
Bill said, don't mow with that tractor anymore.
We can't,
You can't?
because of the bars. We're
Yeah,
getting-
that's
we're
what he
getting
said
straight,
to the, Bill's gonna rake it down or try to get some
Oh,
of that
okay.
out of there.
Well,
he
that
said.
big zero turn will do it. like
Oh,
this.
yeah.
Anything else, Steve?
no ma'am, I don't, thank you.
Well, we're not gonna have anything to hold on. Alderman Baker, did you have anything else?
Nothing except what Lee had already said.
Okay.
But if I could, and I know I've asked once, and then I put it on the board, and nobody could understand my abbreviation. We talked about employee vacations as an ordinance, and we never get back to it. So that definitely needs to go on next meeting, because I hear there's arguments about, I'm doing this much PTO, that much PTO. Evidently, I looked through the ordinance books, there's nothing in there saying what the vacation designation is and how much. So I think that should be a high priority when somebody's
Shouldn't that be in a
interviewing.
handbook? Shouldn't that be in a handbook like?
I mean,
Most of the stuff, it
SOP.
depends on who it's about, but if it deals with the city clerk, it should be as by ordinance, having to do with fixing the terms of compensation and hours and all that.
Well, but what about here? If he's the one saying you get more PTO than,
That requires a policy or a decision by the board, yeah.
okay.
Okay, Alderman Rice, finance.
Finances, it looks better, but it's still not,
The water bill is $4,800.
$78
Yeah,
or something.
Is that
4,800.
good?
$4,800, yeah, that is good.
But I haven't transferred any money over, like we had talked about at one time.
4,800.
for the general.
From the general, where we put that 21,000.
Oh, I thought it was already transferred.
No, no,
Oh.
but it's not all going to transfer.
No, but it's,
And we've had
I think you did. I can go back and look.
we've had a great response from people with their water bills. I think they're getting, it's becoming clear that they're not going to. And
we need to close session.
we are after this.
Oh, okay.
We're going to do public comments, which, but,
What did he say?
what was I saying?
Paying the water bills.
Oh, yeah, they
What did
they
he
come
That's
a
what I
long
was
way.
supposed to put in my report.
We're going to go public
Yeah,
comment.
they've come a long way in making their payments on their water bills. And if they can't pay it, they're calling us and letting us know.
But is that a permanent policy we're adopting? That you give them 2 months now instead of the,
It's not 2 months.
that's what we passed the last time?
10, 20, 10 extra days, wasn't it?
Yeah,
It's
if the water bills are due on the 10th and they don't get their check until the last Wednesday of the month, then I think we should give them that leeway. That's what we've been doing. They seem to be happy with that and they're doing it.
With a late fee?
Huh?
Is there a late fee?
I think late fees are being assessed. But,
Yeah, because I've paid it
I-
late.
yeah,
It's
we
like
should.
20 cents or it's not hardly anything.
Well, I didn't pay mine today, so tomorrow I got a late fee. That's just the way it is.
That, yeah.
That's
So,
everywhere you go.
but I didn't get the total today because I was busy with the.
Okay.
Anything else for finance?
No.
Okay, Bob, maintenance.
Okay, tractor's up and running great. I'll work on the back part. By the end of the week, the mower should be ready to rock and roll. Got oil changed in both of them and plugs and everything, so we're gonna put that, that's what she's saying about logs. So that from now on, if it's every 30 hours or 3,000 miles, whatever it is, we're gonna do it regular, because the stuff's been trashed. The red truck will be next down the road. We're gonna work on the roads up there
And the Tahoe.
and the Tahoe. That's, I hear good things out of people over there in Newtown. I mean, we were trashed for a while, but it's coming back together.
I agree.
And I'm gonna say this out loud again. Nothing against Billy, Ed, anybody. But when somebody wants to disrupt a meeting, even if it's me, I'm gonna adult.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Because the more you feed it, the bigger the fire.
I got a pretty big food trap.
Well, and I've been known for my big mouth, but
Yeah.
I just think we all need to team up
Yeah.
and say enough's enough.
Well, I do want to say publicly that I apologize because I lost my temper.
It's hard not to.
But
I
after
get it.
so much, I can't, and accusations being slung here and there.
Usually he never says nothing to me, but he got.
All right, anyway, see, we're wasting time talking about it now.
Right.
It's the mayor's
So-
report.
Mayor's report, all right, here we are. Projects. Water project, Kyle expects the work to be completed by the end of August. They've got to sanitize the tank, and then, those sandblasting bags, that sandblasting material, they don't want it.
It's
They're
ours.
done. It's
Okay.
ours. I
Good.
have that in writing.
Oh, that's the sack
Good.
cell
I'll
up
start
there.
breaking that tomorrow.
Yeah.
When are they gonna paint it?
Good,
I'll bring it up in the public.
It should be done by the end of August.
Oh, okay.
good.
That's hopefully. The sewer project, oh my heavens.
Yeah,
Uh-oh, what?
yeah.
There's lots of design problems. First of all, there was a design flaw with the fence. 2 gaping holes on either end of it. And, you know, we paid for that. That has been submitted. We should get reimbursed, or we should get payment for that by the end of the week. We had $2,840 left over from the Royal Oaks project that could be used for that, so it'll be 2 separate payments. The valves in the pump house at the lagoon, Swingco put in 4-inch valves, and then George came along and took them out because he said they looked like they were corroded, and it said on the plans, you know, that he needed. So I have made the comment many times that shortfall that they were talking about us having, they can forget about that. The city's not putting a dime. And then now, I found out last Friday, Georgie came in and hit me with this last Friday. The pump in the filter house doesn't have enough power to pump
Over
to
here?
the field.
Yeah.
But here's what I don't get. I talked to Zach Porter from Vanderbilt tonight. They're built for 40 PSI of pressure. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna knock it down to 30 PSI because they'll get a better flow. And if it works on one, they're gonna change all of them. I said, let me tell you something. I said, when you guys leave these premises, that had better run right. Because I'm not gonna have this nickel and diamond stuff. That we've had way too much of that. And then, you know, you take the lift station. It's all one engineering group. The lift stations that were put on 3-foot riser in a floodplain. So we went back and put 3 of the lift stations on unistruts, put them 6 foot in the air. Now we have to buy 6-foot ladders, so the guys can get up to them to turn the control
I got
panel.
ladders and talking. Yeah, you're right.
Or stilts or something. So we're in negotiations. I'm begging and pleading for updates, and I'm not getting any. And I talked to Zach tonight, and I'm gonna stay on it because it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. We are entitled to have equipment that works and the equipment that's right. I said, how come nobody knew that was the wrong pump? How come nobody knew that it wasn't engineered for the right horsepower?
Squeaky
Or the
wheel.
PSI.
Squeaky wheel.
Yeah. And so, that's the sewer. We're just gonna move on with that.
Okay.
The streets, we paid for the PER today, and I think we have a few more days. I think they had a month maybe to get the PER to us, so we should be hearing from that soon.
Good.
The fence is done. Like I said, the invoices are submitted, and they should be coming through by the end of this week, I think, one of them at least. Bob finished the fence the other day, and it really looks nice. Really does look nice. So, I think that's all. You all are heard enough for me.
Okay, public comment.
Public comments, I don't think we have any. John, you want to say anything?
Scared to, no.
He's
I
not
do
gonna
have
open
a
his mouth.
suggestion with the sand up there, the black sand blasting. If the board approves or agrees, the perfect place to get rid of that is these old water meters that are in Old Town. Cause some of them, they've got holes and there's no lids, there's no tops.
Yeah.
Come
we
in
definitely
there,
need
take
to-
those lids off, take the plastic, cut it off at the ground and fill it with sand.
The city got sued one time, somebody stepped in one of those wells,
Oh, yeah?
because the lid didn't fit or something.
Oh yeah, and there's some of them over on the school that the school is maintaining, that the lids are gone. There's just a hole.
Wow.
Oh, and I forgot to tell you about the school. This lift station up here, that is, by the school, it's strictly for the school. There's a track that is a little bit further north
Bastards.
of that lift station. And there have been
Oh.
alien items that should not be coming through a sewer system. The plastic part of a tampon.
When I looked down there, it was disgusting.
Yeah, and wipes that are not flushable, not disposable.
And it's all from the school.
And it's from the
It's from
school.
the
So
school.
we had a meeting, Kayla and I and Gary had a meeting with Nick. And he said, so bottom line, do you really think this is our responsibility? And I said, well, I kind of feel like it is.
Yes, it is.
And so he's gonna take responsibility. I said, now, if you have a time when somebody can't do it, let us know. And we'll send somebody to do it. That grate lifts out and can be hosed down, but you gotta be careful how you put it back in. You gotta put it back in right. So all that's gonna require training.
Don't they have traps?
It kind of is a
It's a trap, and what happens, the way I understand it, when the sewer water goes through these grates, the plastic that doesn't degrade catches there.
Right.
And it just keep piling up
But
and piling up.
the problem is, when they went to clean it,
They
they
backwash
pushed,
it, yeah,
they pushed it all out into what goes to the lift station.
yeah,
Hits the lift station and we got a problem.
yeah.
So,
Okay.
he was very agreeable to do that.
Would a grinder help like they
Well,
put
that's what
up?
the lift station does.
Yeah.
No, I meant, I thought the nursing home, when it was up there,
Oh,
they
well,
put a grinder in.
I'm pretty sure they don't wanna do that. That
Okay,
costs-
I didn't know.
That costs a nursing home a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they closed.
Residential center, yeah. And we also had an inspection, when was that?
A couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I wasn't able to be here, I had a doctor's appointment. But we came, Donnie Hopkins took care of it, we came through pretty good. Much better than we have before. And the things that they said they needed, we've gotten to them, so we're
Okay,
pretty
good.
up to date on our inspections. So,
Do I,
still don't have anything to say?
I got something to say. Do I need to go sit out there though?
No, go ahead.
Stand up and holler at me.
Well,
Yeah,
okay.
we won't recognize it if we don't holler.
So I don't know if I told everybody, but when I'm finding old prints of just City of Silex, I've been trying to make copies, and then I'm gonna get picture frames and try to hang them through City Hall, so if anybody comes in, they can kind of look at some history of Silex. So if you guys have any picture frames, unless you disagree with it.
Speaking of,
We've got them.
they were taken down for that. Me and my brother-in-law hung up all the picture frame hooks.
They
Right.
were taken down for painting.
But we never put it back.
Never put them back up.
Put it
Instead, we
down.
put that.
Right.
We're gonna get them put back up.
I'll make that a priority, Dave.
Yeah. And I think they might look better back here.
We need some stuff on the walls,
Yeah.
and what better
Cause some
than
of the
pictures
ideas,
of
like
theirs
when we have,
History.
if
Not
we're able to
really.
have the fall festival,
other than.
and when they have
You were on the road.
the flips that win, first place, second place, we can take a picture of them and then we can post them for a little bit, things like that to keep them updated as well. Besides just the history, just
Speaking of that, I know not on the agenda, but just give you something to think forward for the next meeting. What's it called, the chairman of the parade?
Yeah, the Grand Marshal.
Grand marshals. Keep ideas for who you want as a grand marshal.
Okay.
Okay, let's move on.
Yeah, twice, yeah.
I need a motion and vote to take up business to be conducted in closed session pursuant to RSMO section 610.021, subsection 3, hiring, firing, disciplining, or promoting of particular employees by the city.
So far. I make a motion to take into closed session to talk about hiring, firing, and lost my right.
Are we doing that tonight?
Yes.
So what was it for?
Do you guys have a room or do I just get out?
That's up to you, sir. We have a room
You
back
guys will
there,
come back to vote though after, right?
just to close the meeting.
Well,
Just
Just
to-
come back to adjourn.
Adjourn.
We have to come back to adjourn.
We
We have
open
to
the
come back
meeting.
out of closed session and go into public session for purposes of adjourning.
No vote if you're discussing after.
No,
No.
we just,
There's
we're
nothing
gonna,
left after
Yeah.
that.
to adjourn.
Nothing.